Hey everyone, welcome to Learning Network. You're with Kell Bell. This is a 10-part bonus course that will take us through unlocking the secrets to the glossary of keywords in community and family studies. We're going to look at justify and why as a glossary of keyword. This bonus course is aimed at experienced CAFS teachers who have been in and around the CAFS course for a long time, as well as newbie CAFS teachers, CAFS students, and teachers ready to take their CAFS crew to the very next level. This bonus series will unlock some of the secrets of the glossary of keywords, and this is going to make a huge shift in your students' application and results in community and family studies. Once we set these foundational aspects in our course, you will see the students thrive, and they're going to have a huge difference in their results. Really looking at the marking guidelines for any CAFS assessment task, and especially the HSC, you will notice that the glossary of keyword guides the students in terms of how they're going to answer it, because the glossary of keywords are essentially a verb, they're a doing word. So making sure the students really know what they need to do with these words is important. Once we unlock these secrets, we need to be able to also share these glossary of keywords with the kids, having them copies as well provided, displaying them in our learning spaces, familiarising the students with them in the early years, not just in year 11 and 12, but right from the get-go, setting them up for success right from the very beginning, making sure we teach these explicitly to our students. We can't just assume that they know what they are, and basing our assessment tasks on these words, using a variety of different glossary of keywords. And really the biggest thing is having our students apply these in lots of different contexts. So, in brief, displaying them in our classroom, making sure we're modelling the use of these words, teaching the kids explicitly, and having the students really apply and practice each of these words from the get-go. So, we're going to tackle justify and why. They're very much a similar word. They're going to provide a meaning or supporting an argument or conclusion to something. So these are very similar in what they do. We're going to use words like the evidence suggests, this indicates that, for this reason, this demonstrates that. These are words to really show the marker that you're justifying or you're providing why there's something that is going to be included. Typical mark range might look like something like 5 to 7 marks. It just depends. Our structure might be 3 or 4 paragraphs. And typically in CAFS, for every 3 marks, you're going to be given about 9 lines. So we're going to have that rule of thumb of that 3. So 1 point or 1 mark will equal about 3 working lines in our responses. Let's have a look at some simple Year 11 practice questions that we might be included in each of our cores. So we might be looking at something like, why is it necessary to plan and organise to achieve goals? Justify the ways in which charity groups have assisted groups to overcome adversity. Justify how a case study can be a secondary research method. So really getting the students to apply their understanding about the reasons for these things happening. Let's have a look at a particular worked sample that we're going to annotate. And I've used this particular type of annotation for a really long time, getting the students to use highlighters to annotate their response. So these are essentially all the parts that make up a good response. You're going to glue all those bits together to make a really good CAFS response. So we want to see the glossary of keyword in there. That's going to be highlighted in green. The link back to the question is going to be in pink. Knowledge and understanding is going to be in orange. That's a syllabus, knowledge and understanding. And then any examples or evidence that we include is going to be highlighted in yellow. So let's have a look at a simple response from Year 11, and we're going to justify the importance of planning and organising to achieve goals. You'll notice here that there's 3 parts of the syllabus. We have the planning and organising as personal management skills, but we also have the goals that they're going to set and how that's important to plan and organise for. So again, the application of content is really important. Let's have a look at a sample response for this particular question. So we start off straight away. Planning and organisation are important skills to have to be able to achieve one's goals. Being able to plan and organise allows the individual to feel in control of their life and therefore not stress, which can enhance their overall well-being. Evidence suggests, this is where we're going to justify, evidence suggests that an individual must adopt strategies to achieve set goals and accomplishments in their life. The goals you set may be short, medium, or long-term goals, bit of content there. For this reason, it is imperative to adopt effective strategies, such as setting priorities for tasks, being innovative, being resourceful, creative, and using technological tools, all combined with an individual's planning and organisational skills. This demonstrates that with all of these strategies combined, it will benefit an individual's ability to achieve their goals. So you bring all these parts together. We also go on to some more content and evidence with this. A short-term goal, so a particular example, a short-term goal such as completing assessments on time would require an effective strategy such as prioritising tasks in order for the individual to complete this goal. For this reason, again, some evidence, we're backing it up with saying how important it is. For this reason, a young person getting their driver's license would require the individual to have planning and organisational skills so that they can access resources so they complete the test successfully. Okay, so backing up our answer by providing an example. This indicates that planning and organisation helps people stay focused on their goals and have a positive overall well-being. This, therefore, helps them maintain their busy lives and reach the varying goals they set for themselves. So we're really being able to provide evidence behind why it's important to actually plan and organise to achieve goals. Quite straightforward. Let's have a look at a range of Year 12 questions that might require students to incorporate both justify and why. You'll notice here now, as we move up the glossary of keywords spectrum, that we're moving away from just our core questions, maybe into our options. So maybe in the part B for our options, we might start to see the words justify or why. They're a bit higher order. So we have examples like justify the significance of using sampling to conduct research. Really say why it's important to have those three things. The methods, the sample size, and also the sample group. Why is important? Back it up. Justify the contributions a group makes within the community. And this is for category B. Typically, we'll have a list in our HSC exam that lists the different category B groups. But for this purpose, it's just been listed like that. We might also see some HSC questions that are from the option. Justify the reasons for the development of consumer technology. You'll notice here it's not just technology in general. Sometimes it's really explicit. That's why we have the consumer technology in there. Don't assume that the students are just going to be examined on the learn tos or the learn abouts. It could be a combination of both. Please let me know if you have any questions about Justify, and if you'd like to reach out further, you can join me over at thelearnnet.com, over on Facebook at The Learn Network, or also on Instagram at The Learn Net. I've also set up a free Facebook group for CAFS teachers, and for the CAFS students, you'll have to access that particular group that I've set up for you guys, which is separate to this for your cohort. If you have any questions about this particular bonus course, please reach out at kelly@thelearnnet.com. And if you'd like to work with me further, I'd love to hear from you.